table. This is Skill and Luck. Just want to go over my system my go-to system that I like, and explain some of the whys. Um, Here we go. Sorry about that. Let's see if that's better. So anyway, I've got $1,000 bankroll, and this is for very conservative. This is medium. For this will be for 1 hit, 2 hits versus 3 hits. Okay, so with $1,000, I break it into 3 sessions. Why I break it into 3 sessions is because that if the first session does go down, you've got 2 sessions to catch up and then put us back to where we need to be in a profit world, because I believe that 2 sessions will more than make up for the 1 session. We have money management skills working for us when we use the system properly and wisely, and I feel that we shouldn't need 4, 5, 6, 10 sessions to get us back to square one. The 7 is so powerful, but we've got 16.6 ways, which is 17%. We're just going to call it 17%. We have 17 ways, 17% against us for that first hit. So 17%, 100 minus 17. So we've got 83. We got 83% in our favor versus 17% against us. So I'm happy with that. I'll take those odds every day. And so that's why I'm willing to risk a greater amount and go up and maximize our first session to capitalize on that 83% chance of winning. So so we don't have to do that though on our first session. That's the maximum that I would do was 330 inside, but we don't have to do 330 inside. We can do 330, we can do 220, we can do 110, we can do 88 inside, we can do 66 inside. I wouldn't go below 88 inside at a $5 table, because then you're just asking for it becomes a huge grind, and the half press snowball effect it's harder for it to gain momentum and work its magic, so it does. You can do it if you're got that low ball of a bankroll, but that's why I bring $1,000 to start with. Or even, I mean, if you did half of that, 500, you still could do 154 inside, and 154 inside will pay you 49, and that way you can drop to 44 inside, lock up a $5 profit, get all your money back, and still have 44, and the snowball and the half press snowball effect will accumulate just fine. So as long as it's divisible by 2, and that the starting level is at 44. So I prefer 88, but 44 will work, 66 will work, 88 will work, 110 will work, all that will work. Okay, anyway, let's go. So I'm going to do, like I said, I got 1,000 here. And these are each 1,000. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and go 330 inside, which is 75 on the 5 and 9, and then it's going to be 90 on the 6 and 8. Okay, so there we go. So we are not working on the come out. I need a do and don't to shoot. All right, so don't pass and pass line. So I'm just gonna randomly 4, and then 5. So 75 pays 105. So there's 105. Now we've beat the 16 or 17%. Okay, so we've got 105. We've got 330 on the table. We've won 105. Why risk? This is my whole sermon for today. People that say, well, my system uh, or their system or any system needs 3 hits. I want 3 hits. I want 2 hits. I want 3 hits. I want 4 hits. I want, I want more than 1 hit. You don't need more than 1 hit. You just don't. You really don't. As long as you have enough that you've covered all of your inside money, and then you come down and you make this less than what you've won, you're ahead. You've beat, you've done it. You've done it. You've put the odds in your favor, and you become consistent. You don't have to go for a big kill. You can, but you're risking. It's just not worth it until you build your bankrupt high enough to sustain that loss. Then it's okay. Then I have zero problem with with any player, going for an extra hit or 2. If your bankroll can sustain that. Right now, we're starting out in our first session and we just won 105. So right now, we can't sustain. I don't want to sustain or risk losing 330 for another 100 110 for 100 105, because I would only be winning 210, and I still got 330 out there that's at risk. So if I don't get that second hit, I'm royally screwed, royally, you know. So why do that? Why risk that? And they're going to say, well, because we want more money. We want more money. Well, you, going for a bigger kill. If you just go for the big kill when you can afford it, you know, that's all I ask. You guys are just way got this mindset where I need 3 hits, I need 4 hits, I need whatever. You don't need that many hits. Seriously, you guys really need to really rethink your thinking and change that mindset, because all you need is 1 hit. And with 1 hit, you can be in the profit world. That's the whole key to proper gaming, is to be ahead. It doesn't matter how much you're ahead. Be consistent, be a consistent winner, and keep racking in wins. The amount of the wins doesn't matter, as long as if you're consistent at that, it's going to grow. It's going to grow. We have the odds in our favor to make this happen. Okay, so we have to change our mindset and go for the long term. We can go for the long term now. People, I mean, this short term game. Yeah, that's the mindset for 99% of the players. Is that let's go for the short kill and go for the big, and go for the big win. You don't have to do that. You just don't. I'm showing you a way that you can go long term and just still beat them and be consistent. And so let's do that. Let's do that, and you'll see that this works, and it does consistently work. Okay, so we've got our first hit. So we've got 105. So that comes back to us. So now we've got to go below 105. And so we have choices. We can go 88 inside, we can do 66 inside, or we can go 44 inside. How big of a profit do we want? For easy sake, for dealer, I can take this back and put 3, and since it's at 3 units, it's going to be easy to go to 66 inside. So I'm just going 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's just because it's easy on chip wise. I could go 44 inside if I want to. It doesn't matter. You know, you know, it's just how much, whatever you want to lock up. So I'm just choosing to go easy on myself to go 66 inside. All right, 8. All right, so with 8, we got 3 units. 3 times 7 is 21. So there's 10, there's 20, and there's our 21. All right, so now what are we going to do? We're going to go, we've got all of our money back, so now it's time to go the half step, the half press, which is the snowball. So we're taking half of our winnings and we're going to press whatever we want. I like pressing the outside, and then gain that. All right, so these go to 4 units. 4 units on the 5 and 9, still 3 units on the 6 and 8. 5. Okay, so now we've got 4 units on the 5. So 4 times 7 is 28. So there's 28. So now what are we going to do? We can now break this in half and make this look like, we're going to make both of those look like 30. So that's real super simple. We'll take a quarter out of there, and we're going to lock this up and bring it back to us. Okay. 5. Another 28. Now it doesn't bother me that, hey, that next hit, we could have gotten 105. Yes, we could have gotten 105. Yes, we could have gotten another 105 because that's our third hit. I'm not, my peace of mind and my bankroll is more important to me because I don't want to lose my first session money, because that's all important. Is keeping when you enter the profit world, then you want to stay in the profit world. But if you're just if you're just scraping back and forth and you're not that far ahead in the profit world, it doesn't to me it doesn't make sense to risk everything just to go for the big kill when I'm already winning and I'm consistently winning. I'm not winning as much as the 105, but it's still working for me. We're still pulling back a profit. So it doesn't matter how much I'm pulling back. You know, I'm still putting money more on the table and I'm still pulling back a profit. All right. Okay. So now we got 28. Now what am I going to do now? So I'm going to pull down the 4 units on the 5 and 9, and I'm going to make them go up to a quarter on the 5 and 9 now, and make them go 5 units. All right, so we can do that, or that's what I would do. So 5 units, 4 units, 4 units, 5 units. 10, nothing. 6. All right, so that pays 35. All right, so this needs to go. Okay, so let's see here. So what would I do? On this one, I would go and drop a nickel and go and make this go to and look like that. Look like 40 and pull back the quarter. And that's what I would do with that. Because this pays 35, this pays 35, this pays 35, and this pays 35. I was mistaken earlier. So we made all these the same level, and now we've moved up to the next level. So every time we move up to the next level, I consistently put in my mindset that I'm going to do the 5 first, then the 9, then the 6, and the 8. Then the next level then that level goes up. Then I start again on that next new level, 5, 9, 6, 8, 5, 9, 6, 8, 5, 9, 6, 8, consistently. 3, no problem. 10, no problem. 12, no problem. Yo, no problem. 3, no problem. That's a lot of outside numbers. 10, no problem. 6, 35. All right, what am I going to do with that? I'm still going to grab a nickel. I'm going to press the 9 now and make that look like 40, which is almost half. 4 point. Okay, since we've made the point and we're in mid action, there's no reason why we won't work this. It doesn't matter if the 7 comes because we're already ahead in profit. We're in profit mode, so we're going to consistently keep going. There's no reason to stop. There's a 9. Because it doesn't matter when the 7 comes, we've already got our money back plus profit. So this falling, anytime this falls, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, you can double regress, you can triple regress, you can do whatever you want to get some of this money back if you want, but this is your snowball that is exponentially trying to get you more profit. And like I said, when this falls, this doesn't really matter. It just really doesn't. All right, so we get 56. So what are we going to do? We're going to now, what I would do is I would get 3 there, make that 3, and I'm going to make, because this went up 3 units. This went up 3 units. It's time for this to go up 3 units. That's the reason. So I'm being consistent with my stuff. So I'm pulling back the $50, making that go up to 3 units. 7. Okay, cool. That's fine. No sweat. So this goes back to the bank. That goes down, and we've made our money. No problem whatsoever. Okay? So now we start out again. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Now, once we get super ahead, if we get this and we do it like consistently, like 3 or 4 or 5 times, then we can kickstart that. Then we can start at a higher thing, like instead of 330 inside, we can go 440 inside. We can do 550 inside, and still kick it back down to either 88 inside or 66 inside, whatever we want. Okay, but that's when we're ahead in profit, and we can make our profits work for us even greater, gaining that extra momentum. 4. Yo. So we're trying to avoid, we're trying to avoid that 17%. 9. So we're good. So there's 105. All right, so now we can do the quick 66%. 66 inside. Lock that up. And rock and roll. 4. Okay, made our point. We're still working on the come out now. Yo 11 doesn't affect us. 3 doesn't affect us. 5. 3 times 7, 21. 10, 21. So what are we going to do? Breaking it in half, we're going to make the 5 and 9 look like 4 units, and we're going to rack the rest. Okay. 9. So that is 4 units. So 4 is 28. So what are we going to do? We're now going after the 6 and 8. So we're going to make that look like, it's at 3 units. We're going to make it look like 4 units. So we can go with no problem, and pull this back. 10 doesn't affect us. 7. All right. Okay, no harm, no foul. So that goes back to the bank. Just like that. Bang. Okay, so when we get into a profit world, like I said, I don't care if you want to go for 2 hits. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right. And then I got to get some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 3. All right. 6. 6 is our point. All right. So we haven't gotten our first hit. This is where we're sweating the 17% against us. 3, no problem. 3, no problem. That's 2 outside numbers. There's our 7. 17% busted us, okay? So we don't like that, but it does happen. 0.7 out. So that's why we have a second session. Hi. 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 3. And this is complete random. So even if you were dice influencing it, it would be better. So, but if you can beat random, you know, that's astronomical. So, all right, that's 6 is our point. Let's see what that is. 6, hard 6. All right, oh, that's our winner. So here's 105. Okay, oh, so I was going to go for 2 hits. So there's the 105. Really, I shouldn't because I 7'd out. So, but I'm just for the video 6. So that worked out for us. All right, so now we're going to go back down to 66 inside, get our money back. Hi, change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't you love it? Another 3, 3, and 3 for 66 inside. 8. We got 3 units on there. 3 times 7 is 21. So we're going to do the 5 and 9. Take back the other half. 9. So we've got 4 units. That's 28. So I'm going to press the other 2 units to from 3 units to 4 units, going to 24. So there's 1 and there's 2. All right, so I'm taking this back. And that was a 9. So we got 4 units on everything. 9, another 28. All right, so now what I do is I'm going to break that in half, and then still go up on the 5 and the 9. So I'm going to go from 4 units to 5 units. Okay, bring that back, bring that back. So 5 units, 4 units, 4 units, 5 units. Here we go. 6. 6 is our point. We got 4 units on there. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, so now what we're going to, and so before, let's make a decision on what we're going to do. So now we're going to do this, the 6 and the 8. So we're going to make that, they're going to make them both look like 30. So by doing that, we'll go like that, and we'll pull a quarter out, go like that. We're going to rack up the rest of this. This goes back to us. So we're being consistent. We're working on the come out. 9 is our new point. So 25 pays 35. Now what are we going to do? What I would do is I want to press the 5. And pressing the 5 up 3 units now. Okay, so I'm going to add a nickel for 15 to make the 25 look like 40. Okay, so 25, 30, 40. So it looks like 40. So we got 40 there, pulling back the quarter. So it's always 5, 9, 6, 8, 5, 9, 6, 8. 4, no problem. 4, no problem. 5, all right. So we've got 40 on there, so that's going to pay us 56. So there's 50, 5, 56. So now we're going to attack the 9. So I'm going to press that up, the same amount as I've got on the 5. So that's 3 units. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm pulling this back because I want the same level on each one, paying the same amount. 4 doesn't affect us. 8, all right, 8 pays 35. 25, 30, 35, all right. So now I'm going to make the 6 go up 3 units. So I'm going to throw a nickel, and I'm going to throw 3 ones out of there. Okay, so that goes up 3 units. Make it look like 48. Pull back the quarter. Whoops. Come on. 3 doesn't affect us. Random, random, random. Random, random, random. 10. Yo. 7. All right. Fine. No harm, no foul. Just fine. No problem. Bang. All right. So we got all of our money back plus a huge profit. Okay. So again, now let's go for 3 hits. Let's try that. There's 3, 3, and 3. 7. We're not working on the come out. 9. 9 is our point. Now we're going for 3 hits. We're sweating 17%. 9. Back-to-back winner. Pays 105. That's hit number 1. We are working. Hit number 1. Now we're at 33% against us. 10. 10 is our point. Still at 33% against us. 6. So that pays another 105. So now we're at 50% against us. And that's an 8. All right, so that's another 105. So we beat it. We beat the 50%. All right, hip, hip, hooray. All right, so now we're going to go back down, lock that up. 33, excuse me, 66 inside. 4, no problem. 10 is our winner, is our point. 8 is working with 3 units. 3 times 7 is 20. 1, we already know what we're going to do. 5 and 9 go to 4 units. Collect. Rock and roll. 8, he's our winner. Pays 3 units, pays 21. So now we're going to drop $1. Whoops. Drop $1 and make them both. Pull back the 10. Pull back $10 and press and make these look like 4 units, which is 24. We're working. 7. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't be working on the come out roll. It doesn't matter. We're already ahead. That's the whole point. We're ahead. That comes off. That becomes off. We made our profit, so it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. Since we've done that, then what I would do now it was go up to 440 inside, which is 100, and then it's let's see, it's 120 on the 6 and 8 because we locked up that we locked up such a big profit. We can afford to go up to the next level from 330 to 440. All right, and now I still would go back just to the 16%. 9. 8. Okay, so this next unit pays 140. So there's 1, 25, 30, and 40. All right, so pays 140. All right, so again, I would go, since this is already at 4 units, it's so easy to get, well, when you have when you have the correct change. All right, 1, 10, 25, 10, 25. All right. When you have the correct change to go 88 inside, so it's 4, 4, 4, and 4. That's so we got 4 there, 4 there, 4 there, 88 inside. And so we've got all of our money back plus a profit, a greater profit. And that's 10, 8. So that's 4 units. 4 times 7 is 28. See, that kickstarts that snowball even higher. So we got 4 units here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exchange 4 units for the 5 units because everything is still consistent. It's just at that next level. So no matter what, I already know what I'm going to do. It's already pre-planned, preset. So I'm going to make the 4 units go to 5 units just like I did before and pull back all this. 12, no problem. 8, that's another $28. Okay, so now we're going to make the 5 and 9 look like 30. Just like that. Just like that. Yo, no problem. 8 is 35. All right, so what would I do now? Attack the 5. We're going to go up 3 units because that's what this was divisible better by, okay? So that makes it look like 40. Pull back a quarter and keep attacking. 4. Let the snowball roll. 9. 35. All right, so again, drop a nickel. Make the 9 look like 40. Pull back the quarter, and we're working. 4. 4's a new point. 10 doesn't affect us yet. 7, that does affect us. And then that's okay. Because we know we can't win every single roll. As long as we're ahead, We don't care. All right, so again, 440, which is, here's 20, and here's 20, 120. All right. All right, so here we go. 8, use our point. 17%, 8 right back. All right, so that pays 140. There we go. So again, we're going to kick this back down to make it look like 44 inside. Or excuse me, 88 inside. Oh. Bang, 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 bang. And we're working. 5. It's got 4 units on it. 7 times 4 is 28. Last time I checked. So now we're going to make the 5 and 9 go up from 4 units to 5 units. Pull that back, and rock and roll. Was that 4? 7 out. Okay. All right. No problem. We got all of our money back plus profit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 10, 20. 6. Bang. Now, if this gets hit and we go down at our 16%, I'm going to go back to 330 and start over. Okay? 7. Just wow. Okay. I didn't want to really predict that because of course, we don't like that. But I am going to now, because I'm forced to, going to start over. 1, 2, 3, 3, and 3. It hurt our profit a little bit. Well, a little bit. And so now we're going to start over and rebuild. 105. So now I'm going to do, why did I have that? That was supposed to have been, those were supposed to have been red. Supposed to have been 90. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, there's that. 1, 2, I'm getting this back. We're going to have to make a change. I just screwed that up, I think, but I still need change. All right, so there's 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. Get rid of that. So 66, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. 5. 3 times 7 is 21. 10, 21. 5 and 9. Bring that back to us. 8. 21. 10, 21. Drop the dollar. Each one goes to 24. Pull back 10. And rock and roll. 6 pays 20. It's got 4 units on it. Pays 28. All right, so now I'm going to take the 5 and 9 down. Bring out a quarter. Replace the 4 units for 5 units. 7. Wow, I'm trying to get more out there, but the table is, being, okay. I just was wanting more hits. What I was wanting to do is I was wanting to show, well, let's just do the progression of what I would do. All right. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, and 3. All right, just for if we kept getting hits. All right, so if we get a hit, so if we kept getting hits, this is what I would do. So let's just say the 8 is consistently hitting. First hit, pays 105. Okay, bang. We make it look like 66, like we always do. Get all of our money back. Plus, we make it look like 66. It's 3, that's 3, that's 3, and that's 3. Okay, 3 units on everything, plus our money. All right, so say now the 8 hits again. 3 times 7 is 21. So again, we know what we're going to do. We're going to go and press the 5 and 9 and rack that up. Okay. All right, so let's say that the 8 hits again. That's another 21. All right, so now we've got these at 4 units. These are at 3, so we know we're going to drop $1, and we're going to make these go to 24 and pull back $10. Like that. All right, so that goes to 24. That goes to 24. All right, 4 units. All right, so now let's say the 8 hits again. So we get paid 28. 28 there. What are we going to do? I'm going to drop a quarter. I'm going to exchange the 5 and 9 out and make them look like 5 units. Okay, so it goes from 4 units to 5 units and pull that back. All right. Now let's say that the 8 hits again. So we've got another $28. All right, so get another $28. We're going to make the 6 and 8 look like 30 from 4 units to 5 units. Just like that. Okay, pull this back. All right, so now the 8 hits again. That's $35 there as a win. Okay, what are we going to do? I'm going to take a nickel and drop it there. We're going to split it, so we're basically splitting it in half. So I'm going to go 3 units. So this technically looks like 20, and this looks like 15. So that's why I did that. So that's going to make that look like 40. It's going from 25 to 40. So that's going up 3 units now. So now all of these have got to go up 3 units and pulling back the quarter. This hits again. That's 35. So now, let's see, I'm going to drop a nickel and make the 9 look like 40. Okay, pull back the quarter. All right, so it hits again. It's another 35 right there. So what am I going to do? So now I want the 6 and 8 to go up 3 units. So I'm going to drop another nickel. I'm going to drop 3 ones and make this go up 3 units on the 6. 8 hits again. Pays another 35. I'm going to go ahead and drop a nickel and 3 whites. And this is where I was trying to get to. So now they both look like 48. They're all at a high level. So now every one of these is going to pay 56. All right, so let's say the 8 hits again. So there's 50, there's 5, there's 56. Now, this is where I get my 4 and 10. Okay, so I'm just going to go half, and I'm going to pick either the 4 or the 10. I don't care, since I usually start with the 5, the 9, the 6, the 8. I grab the 4. Okay, I'm going to pull this back. If it hits again, it's another $56. I'm going to grab the 10 and pull back the profit. If it hits again, then I'm going to make this look like 50. And if it hits again, I'll make this look like 50. Then if it hits again, then I'm going to go and go from, because we did 3 units here, this will pay 56. And when it pays 56, I'm going to go from, and I'm going to add out of the 56, here, I'm going to add out of the 56, I'm going to add a quarter to it and make it look like 65. And that's what I would do, is I would make it go up from 3 units to 5 units. And then 5, and then this would go, and then this would go up another 5 units. Okay. So because, and it's all based on what it pays. Okay. So when this pays 91. Okay. The 65 pays 91. So when it does pay 91, I'm going to break that. I'm going to break that close to half, and then again, press and collect at the same time. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. 7 out. And when you 7 out, it's no big deal. You've got all your money back plus a profit. And you just keep attacking, and you just keep going, and you'll become just a consistent winner. And it doesn't, and you can just make money. Super simple, he says. Okay, so any questions, any comments? I'm just really trying to get out the theory that you don't have to go for 3 hits. You don't have to go for 2 hits. You don't have to go for 4 hits. You don't have to go for 5 hits. 1 hit is more than sufficient. 1 hit, you can do a lot with 1 hit, and you can be consistent. You can be a consistent winner with 1 hit. Nothing's guaranteed. We just have the odds in our favor. We're playing wisely. We're playing smart. We are not gamblers. We're gamers. There's a huge difference. So we're putting the odds in our favor, and we're doing it. And this works. This consistently works.